ROG XREAL R1 gaming glasses. Gaming setups are evolving fast, and sometimes the biggest upgrade isn't a new console. It's changing how you see the game. This isn't a headset trying to trap you in a virtual universe. It's a wearable 171-inch screen, floating 4 meters in front of your eyes, packed inside a 91-gram frame, dual 0.55-inch micro OLED panels, push 1920 by 1080 per eye at up to 240 Hz, which means buttery motion that feels almost unreal. Every flick shot, every racing apex, every combo lands with razor-like smoothness thanks to that ultra-high refresh rate and insanely low motion to photon latency. The 57-degree field of view creates a cinematic window that feels massive without overwhelming your peripheral vision. Brightness hits 700 nits, color stretches past 100% sRGB, and integrated sound by Bose speakers delivers spatial audio without sealing you off from reality. There's an X1 spatial chip inside handling native 3DOF anchoring, letting your screen stay locked in space while you move. Electrochromic lenses adjust transparency in 3 levels, even shifting automatically when you glance away. Plug it into a PC, console, or handheld through USB-C or the dedicated dock, switch sources instantly, and game anywhere. Desk, couch, airplane tray table, it's basically a portable esports arena that fits in your backpack. inmo AIR3 Smart AR Glasses. The future of wearable tech isn't about cables anymore. It's about putting an entire digital ecosystem right on your face. These aren't just display glasses. They're a fully standalone Android 14 machine built into a lightweight 78-gram frame. No phone required. Inside, a Qualcomm Snapdragon XR processor teams up with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, basically turning your eyewear into a pocket computer without the pocket. The Sony Micro OLED binocular display delivers 1920 by 1080 resolution per eye, with a 36-degree field of view and 600 nits of brightness. Translation: crisp floating visuals that look sharp enough to read fine text, even outdoors, and with a 120 Hz refresh rate. Scrolling, streaming, and multitasking feel fluid instead of choppy. You also get a 16-megapixel ultra-wide camera capable of 1080p video, built-in speakers and microphones, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and even support for up to 3 floating virtual screens. It's like carrying a triple monitor setup, except it weighs less than a pair of chunky sunglasses. Battery life lands around 1.5 hours for continuous video, powered by a 660 mAh cell, and everything charges through USB-C. Touch controls on the temples and optional smart ring input add futuristic vibes without pulling out another device. It's productivity, media, AI assistance, and augmented overlays, stacked into something you can wear to a coffee shop without looking like you're piloting a spaceship. And honestly, that's where things get interesting. VITURE Luma Pro XR Glasses. Big screens are cool, but a 152-inch display that fits in your jacket pocket? That's a different level. These glasses project a massive 152-inch virtual screen at 3 to 4 meters, powered by dual 0.68-inch Sony Micro OLED panels running at 1920 by 1200 per eye. That's sharper than standard Full HD, pushing 120 Hz refresh for fluid gameplay and smooth cinematic playback. Peak brightness hits 1000 nits, so even bright rooms won't wash out your view. The 52-degree field of view creates a wide, immersive canvas, while a contrast ratio over 100,000 to 1 delivers deep blacks and punchy highlights. Electrochromic film lenses dim in just 0.1 seconds, blocking nearly all outside light when you want total focus. And yes, built-in myopia adjustment up to -4.0 diopters means many users can skip prescription inserts entirely. Audio comes through integrated HarmanTune speakers with spatial processing, giving directional sound without earbuds. Everything connects via USB-C with DisplayPort Alt Mode or Thunderbolt 4, turning laptops, handheld consoles, and phones into instant theater systems. There's also dynamic RGB lighting on the sides for customizable flair, plus software features like real-time 2D to 3D conversion and multi-screen workspace modes through the Spacewalker app. Lightweight, futuristic, and surprisingly practical, this isn't just wearable tech. It's a portable private cinema that follows you everywhere. And once you try gaming on a floating 120-inch plus display, regular monitors start feeling tiny. ASUS AirVision M1 Smart AR Glasses. Portable productivity just leveled up. And this time it looks like regular glasses instead of a sci-fi helmet. This is basically a 100-inch virtual monitor floating 3.75 meters in front of you, powered through a single USB-C cable. No battery inside, no bulky processor hanging from your neck. Just a lightweight 87-gram frame acting as a high-brightness external display for your laptop, handheld, or compatible phone. Each eye gets a 1920 by 1080 micro OLED panel running at 72 Hz, delivering sharp text at 58 pixels per degree. Brightness peaks at 1100 nits with 95% DCI-P3 color coverage, so spreadsheets, code, and even movies pop with serious clarity. The 38-degree field of view keeps everything compact and focused, while 60% optical transparency lets you stay aware of your surroundings. Snap on the magnetic light shield, and boom! Instant immersion. Built-in speakers and a noise-canceling mic handle calls or media, while capacitive touch strips on the arms let you swipe for brightness or tap to switch modes. Through the AirVision app, you can create up to 3 virtual displays, toggle working layouts, or anchor screens in space using 3DOF tracking. It draws roughly 2 watts from your device, so it's efficient but clearly designed as a companion, not a standalone system. Think of it like carrying a triple monitor desk setup, except it folds up and fits next to your charger. RayNeo X3 Pro AR Smart Glasses. This is a fully standalone AR system packed into a 76-gram frame. No cables, no external puck. Inside, a Snapdragon AR1. Gen 1 chip works with 4 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage. Running RayNeo OS 2.0 with Google Gemini AI built right in. That means real-time translation, navigation overlays, voice commands, and object recognition happening directly on your face. The binocular micro LED waveguide display pushes up to 6,000 nits peak brightness, making outdoor visibility shockingly strong. Average brightness sits around 3,500 nits, which is still brighter than most wearables out there. Field of view lands at 30 degrees, with 640 by 480 resolution per eye and a 60 Hz refresh rate. It's not about cinematic immersion, it's about clear, contextual information layered onto the real world. Dual 12-megapixel cameras capture 4K photos and 1440p video, while a 6DOF tracking system powered by SLAM keeps digital elements anchored with impressive accuracy. AI response times dip below 50 milliseconds for voice, making interactions feel nearly instant. Battery capacity is 245 milliamp hours, delivering around 3.5 to 4 hours of passive use, though heavy camera or AI tasks can drain it faster. Charging happens through USB-C in under 40 minutes. It's bold, ambitious, and clearly aiming beyond display glasses. This isn't just a floating screen, it's a step toward everyday spatial computing. Rokid AR Spatial. Imagine carrying a triple monitor workstation in your backpack and setting it up anywhere in seconds. This system pairs the Rokid Max 2 glasses with the Rokid Station 2, creating a portable spatial computing combo that projects a virtual screen equivalent to 360 inches at 10 meters. The glasses weigh just 75 grams using dual 0.68-inch Sony Micro OLED panels with 1920 by 1200 resolution per eye and a smooth 120 Hz refresh rate. Contrast hits 100,000 to 1, color reaches 106% sRGB, and brightness lands around 600 nits. Perfect for indoor productivity or late-night gaming sessions. The 50-degree field of view delivers a wide canvas without feeling overwhelming, while built-in myopia adjustment from 0 to -6.00 diopters means many users can skip prescription inserts entirely. Audio is high-res, certified with directional stereo speakers, giving immersive sound without headphones. Now here's where it gets interesting. The Station 2 handles processing with a Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 chip, 8GB RAM, and 128GB storage, running Yoda OS Master. It supports Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, USB-C DisplayPort, and even HDMI adapters. Battery capacity sits at 5,000 mAh, delivering around 3.5 hours of mixed use with 18-watt fast charging. 3DOF tracking allows multi-window layouts, anchoring apps in space like a floating command center. It's not full 6DOF immersion, but it nails portable multitasking. Think of it as a wearable workspace that unfolds wherever you open your laptop. or don't. LEION Hey2 AR Translation Glasses. These glasses are built with one mission: real-time multilingual communication, over 100 languages and dialects, up to 98% translation accuracy, and sub 500 millisecond response times mean you're reading what someone says almost instantly. It's like having live captions for the real world. The frame weighs just 49 grams, crafted from magnesium lithium alloy with aerospace-grade aluminum accents. Inside, a binocular diffractive waveguide system embeds ultra-thin micro-LED displays into 0.4mm high index lenses. Field of view hits 30 degrees with 85% transparency, so you maintain eye contact while translated subtitles appear in adjustable positions and sizes. Brightness ranges between 2,500 and 4,000 nits, keeping green monochrome text visible even outdoors. Dual microphones with environmental noise cancellation isolate speech clearly, while AI models, including ChatGPT integration, handle natural language understanding through a hybrid edge cloud pipeline. Battery capacity is 245 mAh, delivering 6 to 8 hours of continuous translation. The portable charging case extends usage dramatically, supporting up to 12 full recharges. Connectivity runs through Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, managed by a companion app for iOS and Android. This isn't about gaming or virtual desktops. It's about walking into a meeting, airport, classroom, or family gathering and understanding everything without pulling out your phone. It feels subtle, it looks professional, and it quietly changes how people connect across cultures. Rokid Glasses. Smart glasses are getting lighter, sharper, and way more intelligent, and this pair is aiming straight at everyday life. At just 49 grams, these feel like regular prescription frames, not futuristic hardware. The design sticks to a clean, minimalist silhouette, measuring 155 by 49 by 44 millimeters, built with TR90 high polymer titanium plastic and reinforced titanium hinges for durability. You can wear them all day without that heavy, front-loaded pressure older AR devices struggled with. Inside, a Snapdragon AR1 Gen 1 chip powers multimodal AI, blending camera input, microphones, and sensors into one streamlined system. The dual-eye monochrome waveguide display delivers 640 by 480 resolution per eye with 1,500 nits of brightness and a 23-degree field of view. It's not cinematic immersion, it's subtle overlays, notifications, captions, and guidance that don't block your natural vision. A 12-megapixel Sony sensor captures 1680p video at 30 frames per second with HDR, while a 4-mic array handles noise reduction for clearer voice input. Storage sits at 32 gigabytes, battery capacity at 210 mAh in the frame, supported by an optional 3000 mAh charging case for extended sessions. Real-world battery life ranges between 6 hours of continuous audio and up to 12 hours of moderate mixed use. AI responses land within seconds, depending on connectivity. This isn't about replacing your laptop. It's about subtle assistance, translation, transcription, navigation, layered into daily routines without screaming tech gadget. Low profile, high capability, quietly powerful. Pickle 1. What if your glasses didn't just show notifications, but actually remembered your life for you? This device calls itself the world's first soul computer, and honestly, that's a bold claim. We're talking about a 68-gram aluminum frame packed with a custom AI operating system called Pickle OS, designed to function like an external memory layer for your brain. It continuously captures audio and visual context through dual cameras and microphones, organizing everything into searchable memory bubbles. Picture this. You're trying to recall a conversation from last week. Instead of scrolling endlessly, you just search semantically. The system retrieves moments using AI embeddings, not simple keywords. That's next-level recall. Under the hood, a Snapdragon processor optimized for AR, and AI handles low-latency tasks with claimed 50-millisecond responsiveness. The binocular full-color waveguide display delivers one of the widest standalone fields of view in its class, visible even in bright sunlight. Spatial speakers, HD microphones, fingerprint unlocking, and encrypted enclaves reinforce both immersion and privacy. Battery life reaches up to 12 hours of mixed usage thanks to a dual battery design. Connectivity pairs with iOS or Android for setup, though some compute tasks may offload to your phone depending on workload. And here's the twist, it's proactive. The AI surfaces reminders, suggests actions, even book services based on context. Not reactive like a voice assistant, anticipatory. It's ambitious, it's experimental. It's either the beginning of memory-centric wearables, or the most daring AR gamble we've seen this year. Dymesty AI Glasses. Sometimes the smartest tech move isn't adding more screens, it's removing them completely. These glasses skip cameras, skip displays, and go all in on audio intelligence. We're talking about a full titanium alloy frame weighing just 35 grams, lighter than many regular optical frames. The patented U-shaped flexible hinge adapts to different face shapes while staying durable through thousands of cycles. Clean, minimal, almost invisible in a business meeting. Inside, a Qualcomm wearable-grade processor handles Bluetooth 5.3 connectivity and low-power audio tasks, while 4 microphones with beamforming and environmental noise cancellation lock onto your voice. Dual open-ear speakers support aptX HD, delivering crisp directional sound without sealing you off from your surroundings. Battery life is the headline here. Up to 48 hours of typical mixed use. That's not a typo. Real-world reports even land between 40 and 50 hours, depending on workload. Magnetic charging refuels the frame in about an hour. AI features run through the companion app, supporting real-time translation in over 100 languages, meeting transcription with claimed 60 times summarization speed, and conversational chat via integrated cloud models. Sub-second command response keeps interactions snappy, though heavy AI tasks depend on your phone's connection. IP54 rating adds dust and splash resistance, making them practical for travel and daily commutes. This isn't AR immersion, it's discrete productivity. No flashing displays, no visible recording lens, just titanium, long battery life, and an AI assistant whispering exactly what you need, right when you need it.